Easily the most overused success phrase in the world today is consistency is key. And if you're sick and tired of hearing people who are massively successful tell you that if you want to be successful, then you've got to be consistent, then let me remind you of this simple phrase, because it is clearly cliche for a reason. It is clearly overused by the most successful people in the world for a reason. And I was reminded of this truth this morning, and so I want to be able to remind you of this truth and how long you must be consistent for in order for it to pay off. Now, the reason that it's a phrase that's used over and over and over again is clearly because it's true. And the reason it is so true and so overused, I should say overused, is because it is really, really difficult to be consistent. And I don't mean consistent for a few weeks or a few months or even a couple of years. I mean, it is really difficult to be consistent for long periods of time. But the people who achieve at the highest levels and do the biggest things and have massive major breakthroughs in their life, personally, professionally, with their health, if they're thriving in any area of life, it's because they've been consistent for a long period of time. And this, I'm about to share with you, is how long you must be consistent, how long I must be consistent, or how long anyone must be consistent in order to turn big dreams and massive goals into concrete reality. You ready for it? Here's how long you need to be consistent. Long enough until you win. You cannot think that you're going to be consistent for a few weeks or a few months or even a few years and actually achieve something massive with your life, or achieve the great health and strength and physical fitness, or the great relationships, or to be a great parent. Like, we are not going to achieve our greatest potential in just a few short years. And by the way, if you're like, but JJ, man, I've been consistent every day, every week, every month for months or even years. Well, then let me encourage you. If you have not yet won in the way you want to win, then guess what? You got to keep being consistent for long enough until you win. Keep your faith alive. Keep your hope alive. Keep dreaming about a bigger, brighter, better future, and keep fueled up to just keep going, because the moment that you feel like you've been so consistent that you should have achieved by now, and so you decide to quit, is the moment right before your big breakthrough is about to happen. Friend, just keep going, keep persisting, refuse to settle, refuse to quit, and great things will happen. I don't